Yo, it's Proph, and catch me on the next stop.
Sharing my charger isn't only time, wherever going bar for bar. Block on flames, no Charizard. I don't know nothing about martial law. 99 problems, no RVR. The streets get dirty like Shonda Paul. Whoosh, take off his books, put that nut in the hill, no.
Westbrook Road is it's a place that it's just like familiarity, you know. I used to live around the corner and I would like go there to clear my head, I'll go there to write music, and it's just kind of a place that just reminds me of just growing up, you know. I see a lot of shit there. Every time I think of my childhood, it's just that road, innit? I would just experience a lot of things that shaped me in my childhood. I think it always just links back to that road, so yeah, I think that's something that's definitely impacting my music as well. It used to be called Simpson's Corner, but now it's Vicky's, innit? But the man don't know as Simpson's. That was always like the go-to corner shop we used to go to. It's kind of the same thing as Westbrook, really and truly, but it was more of a link-up spot kind of thing, you know, just the man them outside there, you know, and when it was summertime, just jamming outside there. Another thing that just kind of reminds me of my childhood and a lot of my storytelling in my music. I draw inspiration from like scenery, and a lot of it comes from those kind of places. When I image it in my head, it comes from, you know, Simpson's Corner. So yeah, the BYB car park, as I call it, before you blow a car park. Everyone from my area has probably done a shoot here. Yeah, a lot of people use it, and it was kind of just a thing where it was local, so we've used it like so many times. I can't even count how many times we've used it. I think it will always remind me of, you know, the journey to come up, you know, regardless of where I'm at in, you know, however many years, 5 years, 10 years. It will always remind me of, you know, when I first started out in this thing, just, you know, the community, the area, and like how that affected my music. And yeah, it always come back to the car park really, because I've done 1,000,001 shoots here, innit? So yeah, it'll be for the culture still. I'll have to come back, you know, show respect to where we first started. Yeah, it'll always be here still. It'll always be here, regardless of what happens to me. Personally, I didn't really expect it to do what it did, really. It opened a few like doors in terms of, you know, like exposure, you know. Yeah, I didn't really expect it. That's really what I can say. I didn't really expect it. I expected it to do, you know, decently, but I didn't think it would do to the extent of what it did. But, you know, I do like the song a lot. More good music. You know, I'm always working on new stuff, but, you know, like from this year, we've kind of been like a year behind in terms of a lot of the stuff we've dropped has been a year in advance planned. You know, so I've recorded a lot of these things like 8 to 12 months ago kind of thing. So right now we're in the catching up stage, you know, so I'm excited to like showcase, you know, my development as an artist, you know, like what I've been doing behind the scenes while I'm also dropping this old stuff. And yeah, man, just more good music, going deeper into, you know, myself, and, you know, just painting a bigger picture, really. You can expect just to hear me still, to hear me. Everything that I represent, you know, I have the slower music, the faster one, the vibe, you know. One thing about myself is that I always say music's emotional, innit? And obviously as a human being, you experience so many emotions and you can't nail it down to one thing. So I feel like that's what I'm like with my music. You can't really nail it down to one emotion. So you can just expect good music, man. Just good music of all types of genres. Anything you want, I've probably got it still. I've been Proph, and you can catch me on the next stop.